just to help community, what one thing would you suggest a person who wants to do marketing himself, who don't want to spend money with an agency, and he doesn't want to hire anyone, but he's a small business and he wants to do advertisement himself. What one most cost effective, generally speaking, because the audience is not Maltese only, it's worldwide audience for this podcast. So what would you advise for such a person? Is a normal person aware or has an image of Apple and Nike as a brand, giving a lots of campaigns or Black Fridays? Is that something relates to such brands? And if not, why is that?
Ooh, that's an interesting question.
How do you define branding? Another naughty question. Well, actually, it's not a naughty question. It's a simple question, but I will get to naughty questions later on. How do you define branding in 10 words maximum? Let's say. Is there anything you think that people are doing wrong and they're going in the wrong direction, or just doing things for the sake of doing things, or just doing things that because everybody else is doing that? Is that the thing? Because I mostly see this happening in not just marketing, but everything in society, from schooling, eating, traveling, working. People just do things the other people are doing just because other people are doing it. So, or is there anything going wrong? So you wished if you had control over the world, you would change it, because the return on investment is not nice. People are doing it, wasting things, wasting resources. Is there a thing, one single thing or two, happening this way?
Let's talk about two things mainly, which affect the good ones with the bad ones, let's say. Mm-hmm. I don't think you missed anything in particular, because we discussed a lot more than I thought, actually. Mm-hmm. And but if I had to emphasize on something, mm-hmm. I would emphasize mostly on. It was very nice. It was very interesting. This is my first time in a podcast. So thank you for the opportunity. Thank you for reaching out. It was an absolute pleasure having a conversation with like-minded people.
Same here. I'm even planning to have a group session where you.
Fantastic.
So I'll be inviting you.
I confirm.
Fantastic. So nice of you to be here once again. I thank you for your time, for the passion you share, for the life values and business values, and teachings and experience you shared with me and the audience. Anything in your whole professional career?
Yeah. Okay, I've been working in the marketing industry since 2002. Mm-hmm. So I remember traditional, I remember revolution, I remember digital. And when the company was formed in 2012, the plan was completely different. So today, the company employs 11 people. We're software developers, web developers, content creators, writers, videographers, animators, marketing consultants. Like you said in the beginning of this conversation, when you're talking about a business, you're not talking about the business, but you're talking about the person.
Mm-hmm. Who is Simon? How do you define yourself? What are your values? The life you have as a person, not as a professional. We'll get into that later. I'm more interested in your personality, you as a person, and then comes your business, because the person who is driving the business is actually 100%. The person. Yeah, so that's more important.
From 4 years ago, the moment my son was born, I realized that everything I was doing before was just a game. More about me personally, I am currently studying psychology as well.
My second question, that if you had a chance to go back in time and you would want to change something, what would you change?
So the question. If you want to do it alone or if you want to do it with someone, but if you're going to do it with someone, make sure that someone is a genuine someone.
Will there be a destination shown in the picture, or just the
I have issues with destination. I personally think that
if something is going wrong in the company, in the team, I think the top people are responsible, because the water flows from top to bottom.
Yes.
In my team, if everything goes wrong, I always say that somewhere I am hugely responsible of this. This is me, first of all, then maybe to you guys.
I interview the person. I do not interview the talent.
Right.
The head of department will suffer the consequences.
Maybe someone is so expert, he would okay with doing the work momentarily. He would do the things needed, but in the long run, no. Anyway,
I think that's my favorite subject in marketing per se is I don't want to bring you a solution with a problem right next to it. One of the biggest strengths a marketing firm should have, all of the solutions that work for a particular company or a particular country work with another. I love audiovisuals. In humble and respectful way to tap into a different market is by
the input and the output is multiplied, right? The output is multiplied. You do something and then the return on investment is huge, or something your favorite that impresses you.
Look, when going back to that is when digital marketing in Malta started taking place, because it was unbelievable how a marketing budget of 100,000 euro, 150,000 euro here in Malta was dropped down to 20,000 euro, 30,000 euro, and retained and gained a lot more return on investment. So that was quite a revolution. And this is basically probably have designed millions of static images, millions of offers, campaigns, launching of products, discount, was prices and now prices, and it has been effective. Clients were happy. Like I said, 95% client retention. Something good is happening for sure.
Right.
But the moment let's call it the organic algorithm has changed and evolved, and is getting somewhat closer to the paid algorithm, which of course in the future it will change again, because the big guys want to make the big money anyway. So no one's going to be happy having me posting a nice video and it gives me the same feedback as a paid advertising campaign.
This technology is also helping you. It is your choice to use Brave browser and disable ads and have ad blockers. That is your choice still, or ignore them, but it mostly helps, I think, this technology. The consumer and the advertiser, it helps both. And of course, I mean, the ratio and the speed we are going towards technology now, the AI just popped in.
Yeah.
It's it's not even compounding, it's more than that, I think. I understand all that, but maybe let's go more deep and more precise. Which one or two things had been more a better ROI for you? Let's say, was it video ads? Was it paid ads? Was it social media, Twitter tweets, or LinkedIn connections, or Sales Navigator? What exact thing, one or two things, were best for you? You like them the most? Hassle-free, cost-effective. Narrow down your audience in your ad with the precision of even a single town or part of a town.
Yes.
You know, the mobile app has GPS and location